Okay, here we are at the on game, and the way the board may look as we approach the end of the game. And we got a couple things here to discuss. The main thing being, as you approach your home turf here, you want to make sure that you keep your rings and your discs, if possible, on the same rank and the same file. And why is that? Well, that's because if you needed to get these two pieces together, right, which you have to do, you need a 1 and a 1. You'd need 2 dice to put these pieces together. But if you're on the same rank, then when you roll the dice, and if you get a 1, right, you take your 1, put your piece together, and you got 4 more moves to do whatever you want with, right? As long as you're lined up on the same rank and the same file. If you look over here at the green team is doing pretty good. But it would help if this guy was on the same rank, or if something like these guys were all together, something like that, right? If you had something working like this, same rank, same file, so that you can put them together easily, right? That's simple, okay? And remember your 6 rolls. When you get your high die, you get your 6 rolls, you gotta have space on the edge here, on the alleyways, to move your 6 piece across, so that you don't have to go back, right? Because the playing space is smaller and smaller. The finishing court is only 3 squares wide by 7, and you want to try to operate in that court. You can go here, I mean, if you have to in here, but on a 6 roll or 5 roll, if you don't have a cross court move, you got to go back, right? And that's not good, except for one instance. If you want to pull a little surprise move on your opponent, you can go back if you want. You can go back here and say this guy has a couple open rings right here, right? And it looks like he's going to win the game, maybe on a roll or 2. And you got at least a half a dozen rolls here. You can fake him out. You can go back here. Say you get the 6 roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put the guy here. Look, go back here. And he wasn't expecting that, right? But you're automatically threatening this guy's ring. So he's got to cover this ring up on his next roll. Because he doesn't know if you get a 1, you send him all the way back to Memphis, right? Back to jail. You put him in the worst spot he could possibly be in. And it may take him a half a dozen moves to get out of there, right? So that's a nice little surprise move if you want to pull that. When you see you're behind by more than 2 or 3 moves at the end of the game, you may want to bear that in mind. Depending on the roll of the dice, send one of these pieces back, boom. Or look at this guy, send this pip back here. Oh, that really messes everything up because he can't jump now, right? He can't jump you at all. He has to use just these 2 ranks to try to get his pieces together. But also, don't forget, if you go in there and start causing havoc, he might block you in there. And then you're dead, okay? So you got to be really careful. Just a couple quick hits here if you want to play that dastardly kind of game. Get back there, bing, bang, boom, a hit or 2, and then get out. Get back. Try to get yourself back in the game, okay? So let's see. Let's take a couple rolls, see what happens. We'll finish up here. Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's say it's a green team's roll because they're behind. So we got a 5 and a 2. And we got a lot of possibilities here, as you can see. There's a dozen or more possibilities for each side. You got to try to pick the best one. The one that gives you the best odds of getting together your pieces sooner than your opponent. 5 and 2. So, let's just say for the sake of play, let's just say this guy's here, okay? That gives us a cross corner move of 5 and then 2, right? That's simple. Because the guys are on the same rank, boom, you're set to go. Now, red gets a 3 and a 1. What do we do here? Let's go the 1 and 1, 2, 3, right? Or no, actually the better move is here, 3, because you got your disc, you got your ring out of the space, and now you got a 6 move coming cross court if you want to with this guy. Whereas opposed, if you changed that, you would have 2 rings, right? So 3, and let's just go 1 right to here, and this guy's 1 3 die away from the win. So this green team needs a great roll. 4 and a 2, and he gets it. He gets a great roll. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. And how do we do the 2? I guess we have to do this 2, and then we've got a 51 combination to finish the game here. But if red gets a 3, that's it. Not to be. A 6 and a 2. See, we got the 6 roll. We had to keep the square open for the 6, okay? And now the 2. How do we do that? Without losing a pip, let's just move this guy over to here. That way we keep one intact. Okay? So, a 61 here wins the game. Double threes. Now, there's a lot you can do with double threes, but you don't have to move the pips. So it's not really advantageous for us to move the pips unless it means keeping a piece intact. If it means not having to break up one of these pieces, that's good. And we'll pull that move if we have to. So let's just see. 1, 2, 3. You want to get these pieces closer. 1, 2, 3. And we could go here 3. Or we could move a pip 3. I don't think it matters that much. But we don't have a 6 move now. Look. Okay, so can we figure something out to have a 6 move? Let's just keep moving this guy over. Another 3. Okay? That way we got the 6 move just in case we need it on the next roll. 2 and a 1. Okay, doing good here. Let's just lock this guy in. Move this guy back over 2. That way we've got a 3 and a 1 roll from finishing. 2 and a 1. That was close. That was just about the win. Let's go 1. Let's go 2, right? Very simple. Double 2s. How are we going to make this work? We're on different rank here. If it was the same rank, that's a winning die, right? 4, 2, and 2. Oh, that's a 3. Well, excuse me. That's close. Let's go. Boy, let's just go 2 and 2. 6 and 2. Okay, what does this mean? It's a good thing we got that 6 move now. Look. Let's go 6 here and move this over, cover up on the 2. It still gives us a 4 and a 1 roll for the win. But this guy, look what he's doing. He's wreaking havoc. 2 and a 1. How do we put these pieces together on a 2 and a 1? Can it be done? Let's get on the same rank. 2 and 1. A 1 die wins it. Over here, a 41 wins it. Look at that. Bing, bang, boom. And Bob's my uncle. You are a winner. So that gives you an idea of the Endgame. It looks simple, but it's not. It's complex, it's complicated, and you got to use your head. You got to use your head and look at all the geometric combinations, especially when your court is shrunk to the Endgame here, okay? So, those are some tips for you to help you get a leg up on your opponent, no matter what his level of skill and no matter what the mood of the day. Okay? So, thanks for watching.